All right, guys, our lesson 2. Remember the aim of this lesson is we're moving gradually. Like I said, this is more for grade 11. We want to build and get 50 marks in grade 11. And in grade 12, we're aiming for 28 marks. So we're dealing with question 1, paper 1 in grade 12, and question 1 and 2 in grade 11 for paper 1. This class is again meant for grade 11, so we're going to be very slow. Grade 12, you're just going to use this session to rebuild your foundation. But at the end, in rebuilding that foundation, 28 marks would be in the bag. So yesterday we started looking at factorization. And we looked at binomials. We went to trinomials. We did the first one when a equals to 1. And then we did other ones when a is not equal to 1. We learned a few things. Then we went ahead and we did equations. Or we did 2 cubes, 3 cubes, all of those. Okay. And there was, I think, how many questions was it? Let's mark those quickly. We gave some activities as quick homework. We're going to mark together. Please make sure you mark. And in maths, you should actually understand that it's not just about the answer. It's about the process. So please, let's do due diligence in getting the processes correct. So we have the first one. Now, these are all equations. And because they are equations, it means we need to do them considering the left-hand side and the right-hand side. Now, your hand is up. Is there a question before we start? Now, Mokuna, we have a hand raised. I want to get through this homework in 7 minutes or so, less 10. All right, probably that was a mistake. Okay, let's get this questions done very fast. So please just mark accordingly. X squared equals to 2x. If you remember, we said make sure the right-hand side is a 0. We do not divide. Make sure the right-hand side, now that gives you 1 mark there. This should have been 3 marks. So that gives you 1 mark. Okay. Now what is common? X is common. We did factorization yesterday. X minus 2 equals to 0. Therefore, either x equals to 0 or x minus 2 equals to 0, and x would be equal to 2. So this should actually, we can put 3 marks on this one rather than 2 marks. Junior, we had 12 slides yesterday. 12 slides. Please watch the video and get the notes from it. The video is right on the group. Watch the video and get the notes. It's a whole lot of slides, and I want to quickly move on today. So please watch yesterday's notes lesson and then pull your notes from there. Would that be fair enough? Number 2. What do we do here? All right. Thank you, Junior, for understanding. What do we do here? The right-hand side should be a 0. So the first thing is to move everything over. Now we can factorize, which was what we spent time doing yesterday. Guys, do you notice we are not even picking calculators at the moment? That is where I want us to get to. You know, many of us cheat putting those values in the calculator. Yes, you would get your answer right, but you're becoming duller. We need to empower our minds to think. Factors of 3 would be 3 and 1. But I want to get a negative 2, so it's 1 minus 3. So that's what you need to do. So I want to get a negative. First factor of 3. All right, that pair would work. I want to get a negative 2. 1 minus 3 would give me a negative 2. Always check, multiply back. Negative 3 times 1 would give me negative 3. Then we're good. So x minus 3 equals to 0, or x plus 1 equals to 0, x will be equal to 3, or x would be equal to negative 1. Are we on the same page? Let's check with everybody. 10 seconds. Let's check quickly. Everybody on the same page? Things are going to get deeper today. Yesterday we're just saying welcome. It's going to get a lot deeper today. Okay, let's do 1.3 and 1.4 on this page. So if you were following yesterday, you would know what to do. 7x squared plus 18x equals to 9. First thing is to make sure that the right hand side is a 0. Every time you do that, you get 1 mark. So it's 1 mark that is very, very important. Hello? Somebody was trying to say something. Hello?
Could you please repeat, sir?
Okay, I said the idea of doing this is we cannot solve an equation until the right hand side is a 0. So we want to make sure that the right hand side is a 0. So we bring everything from the right hand side back to the left hand side. And every time I do that in maths, it is 1 mark. Look at, I've not even done much. I have 1 mark already. Now, are you okay there? There was somebody who said I should repeat. I need to make sure that person is okay. I'm not sure.
Yes, it's fine, sir.
Oh, it's Kiamu? Okay. How are you?
I'm good, sir.
All right. From which school?
Goldview.
What grade are you doing next year?
11.
All right. This is for you. Okay. Were you here yesterday?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. So do you remember how we were doing this particular one yesterday?
Not really, sir.
Okay, come, let's work together. Keep your mic on for me. Can you see what I'm writing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you remember yesterday we said we should multiply this and this. Do you remember that?
Yes, sir.
Now, okay. What is 7 times 9? I'm using a calculator now. 7 times 9. What is 7 times 9? Okay, camel left. All right. 7 times 9 should give us what? 63. Now it's very simple to do. We are back to what we're doing from grade 9. What do we need? We need factors of 63. That will give us 18. What are the numbers that we would multiply? This is where the job is. But look, when you get used to doing this, it becomes very easy. You must just learn to work, look, without a calculator. NBT, let's do a quick MT crash course. Ladder method, 21. 3 again, 7. All right, now let's combine. If I pick 3 here, I'll pick that. So it's either 3 times 21. Already I see my 18. Do you notice the difference between 3 and 21 is already 18? And I'm already done. There's no need. Don't run to a calculator, people, except when necessary. Some of you 1 plus 1, there's a calculator. No. So I need a 3 and a 21. But I want to get a positive 18. How do I get a positive 18? It has to be 21 minus 3. 21 minus 3 would give me a positive 18. So I know the 3 is the one with the negative and the 21 has a positive. If you remember the next step, we multiplied by 7. Now we divide by our a, which is dividing by 7. If you notice, this one would give us a whole number. That's what we want. But this one here is giving us a fraction. So what do? We move the 7 over there and I'll have 7x minus 3. And math is done. Beautiful. No calculator. Now, all I need to do to show my examiner is to open my two brackets. You see, I'm not showing them what I did. 7x minus 3, x plus 3. Beautiful. Therefore, 7x minus 3 equals to 0, or x plus 3. All right, this one, x is negative 3. And on this side, okay, I don't want to jump steps. I want us to take it slowly. 3 over 7. Let me know if everyone is okay. Simple maths. Maths is beautiful. When we are done with this, I have 90 algebra questions that I'm going to throw onto the group. 90. You're going to walk through the holidays. 90 questions. 90. When you are done with that, you should know that your algebra is sorted for both grade 11. You guys, I don't know why you guys are crying. Oh, look at cry babies. Oh, guys, just drop your locations. I'm going to be sending you boxes of tissues. See a lot of cry babies here. Guys, please understand, you are no longer in grade 10 and grade 8. No one is spoon feeding you now, please. So let's get it straight. Here we work. Okay. X plus 1 equals to 6. We did something similar to this yesterday. The right hand side must be a 0. Always re-emphasize that. So what do? X squared plus x, bring that, and then I'll have a 0. 1 mark again. Now, what do I have? I have my factors. All right. This one is always tricky, but here 3 and 2 should work. 3 and 2. But I want a positive 1. So the bigger number should be positive. Positive 3 minus 2. Sweet. So x plus 3 equals to 0, or x minus 2 equals to 0. Therefore, x equals to negative 3, or x equals to 2. 1.6.3 done. 1.6.4 also done. Please look at the marker location there. For this one, the examiner gave 3 marks, so we'll give 1 mark there. And for both answers, this examiner is stingy, 1 mark. But I want you to notice that for every time that I started and I wrote whatever my expression is equals to 0, there's a mark. So please take note of that first mark. There is a mark there. Can I move? Okay. Let's see, do I have, okay, I need one more. 1.6 point, what are we doing now? 4 and 5. No, we did 4 already, right? So we go with 5 and 6. Guys, with us, we do lots of activities. Oh, I can actually add 7 to it. Let's add 7 to it because I see that 1.6.5 is already a walkover. All right, 4 minus x. With this case, there is no need to expand anymore. Why? The right hand side is also a 0. The right hand side is already a 0. So what do we have? 4 minus x equals to 0, or x minus 2 equals to 0. This gives us 4 equals to x, which is better written as x equals to 4, or x equals to 2. We are done there very fast. 1 mark there and 1 mark there. is already equals to 0, there is no need to do other stories. Okay, what about this one? 4 plus x, 3. Okay, this one is going to require a bit of work. There's going to be a bit of work. Why? The right hand side is not 0. I need to FOIL. I need to FOIL. So let's FOIL together. What do? This would multiply that, then that would multiply that. 4 times 3 would give us what? 12 minus 4x. Then that would multiply that, and that would multiply that. Plus 3x minus x squared. The right hand side must be a 0, so we bring that over. Okay, let's rearrange and simplify. Minus x squared. Now, what will this give us? These are like terms. 3 minus 4 is minus 1. 12 plus 8 is 20. Awesome. Please, it is very important to make sure that the coefficient of x is positive. That's always very, very important. So what I will do is I'm just going to change the signs quickly. Let's learn that. Just change the sign so that this one is positive. Always easy. X squared, this one becomes a positive. All right. Lovely. Factors of 20. Easy. You did this already, so 5 and 4. I want a positive one, so positive 5 minus 4. X plus 5 equals to 0, or x minus 4 equals to 0. X equals to negative 5, or x equals to 4. Come talk to me, are we okay? Okay, let's look at the last one. X squared minus 1 over x plus 1. All right, this is very tempting. Guys, let me quickly tell you something that we need to know here. You see, the highest power of x should be an indication of the number of answers. I'm going to do this one in 2 ways for you. I want to show you something. Let's take this to a new page. I want to do this one on a new page. There's something I'd love you to see. Because sometimes you come out of the exam room saying, oh, I finished the paper, but you were cooked. So I'm going to do this in 2 ways. Yeah, you were cooked. Okay, so look at this. I'm doing it in 2 ways. I want us to see which one will be more correct. Here, x squared minus 1 over x plus 1. A learner identifies that, oh, the top is a difference of 2 squares, which can be written as x plus 1, x minus 1 over x plus 1 equals to 2. Now, this learner cancels that out and says x minus 1 equals to 2. Therefore, x equals to 3. Baby maths. First learner. A second learner then decides, I see that the highest power there, let's see something. It's a squared. This learner decides, I am going to cross multiply. So this learner says x squared minus 1, 2 into x plus 1. X squared minus 1, this learner expands. Then this learner obeys the rule of maths, moving everything over. This learner then simplifies, sees that it's a trinomial. This learner then opens to bracket, and this learner realizes factors of 3 would be what? 3 and 1, but I want a negative 2, 1 minus 3. Now, x minus 3 equals to 0, or x plus 1 equals to 0. Therefore, x equals to 3, or x equals to negative 1. Let's call this learner A. And let's call this learner B. Who will get full marks? Who would get full marks? All right, so guys, I want you to learn something, that the highest exponent, but why is learner A wrong? Beautiful, beautiful. I love this. Who's asking me this? Let's go. Felicia, lovely. Why is learner A wrong? People who ask why will understand. That's an act of intelligence. I'll write 2 notes for you. The highest exponent of the variable gives the number of solutions you should have. One, 2. Don't divide with the variable you are searching for. You are or variable whose value you are looking for. Let's put it that way. Variable whose value, I'll show you another example, you are looking for. So, learner 1 is not wrong, but not totally correct. Felicia, does that make sense to you? Let me know. Let me show you another one. Let me show you something similar. But I'll wait. I'll give you a few minutes to write this. I'll give you a few minutes. I want to show you, there's a question we did here, which will also help see what this is all about. I'm going to take you there. Are we done? Give me a thumbs up if we can quickly go. All right, let's go back to question 1. Something similar. It's also going to apply here. Let's go back to question 1. Look at question 1. X squared equals to 2x. Okay. Look at that question again. X squared. By looking at this, I see that the highest exponent is 2. So I am already thinking I should have 2 answers. Elena comes and says, I'm going to divide both sides by x. You see, once I divide, x squared divided by x give me x equals to 2. I only have one solution. But a learner who realizes the importance of following the laws of maths, make sure the right hand side is a 0. X minus 2 equals to 0. X equals to 0, or x minus 2 equals to 0. X equals to 2. Do you notice this learner B again has 2 solutions, and learner A has 1 solution. So the highest exponent which should tell me that I should have, if I have x cubed, then I should have x equals to x equals to x equals to 3. If I have x squared, then I should have x equals to x equals to 2. If I have just x, then I should have just x equals to, like that. I hope that makes sense. So that should be a watchword for us in maths. I hope that makes sense. All right, so we learn something every beautiful day. Now, guys, the quadratic equation. Let's go on a quick journey. Grade 11s, this is for you. Let's go on a very quick journey. We are going to start the journey to our quadratic equation by quickly undergoing a principle called the completing the square principle. The principle of completing the square. May I tell you quickly, we are already doing functions. So please take note here. We are doing functions. This is a method of creating, or let's say of rewriting an expression by inserting a square binomial without changing the expression. Let me say without changing the value of the expression. I'm going to quickly explain what I mean. So let's write. This is a method of rewriting an expression by inserting a square binomial. Then I'll give you the methods. So ax squared plus bx plus c can be rewritten as a, okay, I'm going to bring in a bit of functions here quickly. Just write it like that, we would see. I'm going to later tell you what P is and what Q is. For now, just write it like that. Remember, I told you we were doing functions. So I want you to see the beauty of maths. Yes, Luto?
Hi, sir.
Hi, Luto, how are you?
I'm good, and you? Sir, I just wanted to ask something. When we were solving for x in the past questions, so when we done solving for the equation and we got like two solutions, don't we then after like check which are the possible answers and which are not?
Not in this case. Not in this case. We only check when we have surds. Okay? We only check when we have solutions that come with square roots. And those are called surds. So that should be in about our lesson 4. We should get to surds in lesson 4. All right, Luther?
Oh, okay.
But for in this kind of, yes, in this kind of question, we just go. It's just going to work. Okay.
Okay.
All right. You are most welcome. Guys, let me quickly explain all of this English. Consider, for example, let's consider this. All of my English, consider x squared plus 8x. Just consider that equation. I want to rewrite this equation. So I'm going to do something. So listen to what I'm going to do first. Then we take down notes on how I did what I did and what is the importance. So I'm going to do something. All right. Let me draw a line to demarcate. So I have x squared plus 8x. I want to rewrite this equation. So I'm going to do something here. I am going to take b. You see what my b is? Don't worry, I'll give you notes. I just want to show you what we mean. My b is 8. Let us divide it by 2. So 8 divided by 2 would give me 4. Is that okay? Let's square it. So I said 8 divided by 2, which is 4. I'm going to square that 4. 4 squared will be equal to what? 16. So look at what I'm going to do. I am going to add 16, and I will then subtract 16 again. Do you notice I haven't changed the value of my equation? Because if I simplify, it gives me back 8 squared plus 8x. X squared plus 8x. I cannot just add any number, guys. It has to be a method. B divided by 2, then we square it. We add it and we subtract. I'll give you the notes. Just want you to appreciate where we're going. Now, look at this first part of this equation. I wanted a box. Look at the first part with the positive. That's a trinomial. Can we factorize that? If I factorize, let's see what we are going to get. Check what I'm going to do, and I have my minus 16 there. X. Let's factorize. What two numbers would give me 16? 4 and 4. Do you notice the 4? That is this 4. But I want a positive 8, so, what do you notice? X plus 4, x plus 4. It can actually be written as x plus 4 squared minus 16. Look at my new equation. I promise you, if we simplify this, it will give me that. Let's simplify together. Don't worry, I'll give you a note. I just wanted to see where we're going. If we simplify, let me draw another line just to see if we are correct. You see, I've changed how my equation looks. All right, x plus 4 squared minus 16. That would be x plus 4 minus what? 16. We FOIL. X squared plus 4x plus 4x plus 16 minus 16. What do you notice? That gives me a 0. X squared plus 8x. This is called completing the square. Beautiful maths. David, beautiful. It is called, so my x squared plus 8x is actually the same as x plus 4 squared minus 16. And so somebody is feeling overwhelmed. Why did I choose maths? I should have chosen maths lit. We're going to do it together now. I'm going to give you the steps and you'll be able to do it on your own. Okay, so no need to worry. And we're going to do so many examples together. And together with this, we are going to create a formula. Beautiful. Okay. Let's write our notes. How do I complete the square? Steps of completing the square. Steps. Number 1. Make sure, I'll make the note very, very simple to understand. Make sure the coefficient of x squared is positive 1. Factorize where possible. Example, if I have 2x squared plus 4x plus 7, I need to factorize. Now, somebody's going to tell me, but 2 is not common to all of them. You have to factorize by saying, so there are 2 methods. Plus 7 over 2. So I took out a 2 and I divided everything by 2. I'll show you both methods of approaching this. All right, don't worry. So we factor out, we want to make sure that the coefficient, or Another method is to just do this and pull the 7 on the side. Both are correct, both are usable. I will show us how to use both. But the whole idea is to make sure that the coefficient of x is positive 1. That is a rule. Example, let's call this example A. If I have example B, negative 3x squared plus 9x minus 21. I cannot do anything until I bring out that negative 3. Even if this one is not, let's make it a 20. I have to bring out that negative 3 so that I only write x squared in my bracket. Then I divide the rest by negative. What is 9 divided by negative 3? That will be negative 3x. What is negative 20 divided by negative 3? Positive 20 over 3. The idea is to make sure that the coefficient of x is positive 1. If that is not the case, then it's going to be very difficult to accomplish. Step 2. Step 2. Add and subtract b over 2 squared to the equation. We are going to use numbers first before we go to letters, because letters will take us somewhere else. So please, it's going to be in 3 folds. So this is the step 1. We're going through the first phase. Add and subtract b over 2 squared to the equation, not to the equations, to the equation. Please take note. I said add. I need you to follow that order. Add first, and then you subtract it. b over 2 squared. Add and subtract. Number 3. Use the positive, remember we are adding, to form a perfect square trinomial. Every time you do that, you would always get a perfect square trinomial. Factorize this trinomial. Once we know this, I'm going to teach you a shortcut, but we need to know what's up first. All right. It will be x plus b over 2 squared. That is what that trinomial would give you. Please take note. X plus b over 2 squared. X plus. So when I factorize my trinomial, I would have that. But remember, I still have my minus b. Oh, there's something I should write. Can I please just insert something here for you? Sorry about this. I want to insert something for you here. Okay. From here, ax squared plus bx plus c, that's what we have. Then we factorize a x squared plus b over ax plus c over a. So that's my first step, remember? Ax squared plus bx. Sometimes the c is 0, it's not there. So ax squared plus bx plus c. We factor out the a. That was what we said we should do. Factor out the a. So if we factor out the a, we're basically dividing everything else by that. Step 2, what did we say we should do? Add and subtract b over 2 squared. So what would that be? I still have my a. Check what I'm going to do here. X squared plus b over ax. Now we check now. What is my b? My b is actually b over a. We divide that by 2. b over 2a. We add it and we subtract it. I'm already going where I don't want to go, but it's fine. I'm already going to the quadratic, but it's okay. I want to carry you along gradually, enjoying maths. All right, let me repeat what I just did. So, we have this. Make sure the coefficient of a is positive, of x squared is positive 1. So we brought out the a. So basically we're dividing everything by a, by a, by a. We have that. Step 2. Add and subtract the coefficient of x. All right? Okay. So this is the coefficient of x. That's why we said b squared over 2. But this time around, you notice the coefficient of x is b over a here. That's why you're seeing b over a divided by 2. That's it there. Okay? We add it, we subtract it, but there was a c over a. That's my c over a. What I quickly want to show you here is this part forms a perfect square trinomial. This is what all I wanted to show you here. Don't worry about all of those ABC. This is a perfect square trinomial. A perfect square trinomial. Very, very important. Very, very important. Then we can continue with all of this. Step 4, we simplify. Let's use numbers so that we don't get confused. Let's use numbers. We don't want to get confused. We're going to start with binomials and then we go to trinomials together. We will start with binomials and then we go to trinomials. Then we will use that to solve an equation and then we will create our formula. We'll be done for the day. We start from binomials. We go to trinomials. We will solve an equation together and then create an equation which we know as the quadratic equation together. So while we're going through this, there are questions where the examiner will be specific in grade 11. Solve for x by completing the square. I'll teach you all of those. Let's look at examples quickly, my good learners, as we run. Example. So we are completing the square. Number 1. X squared plus 10x. I want to start with that one. Please let me run through this. Don't write. It's going to take me about 10 seconds. What is the first thing I'm going to do? I notice that my b is 10. So what do? What is b over 2? That's 10 over 2, which is 5, right? So I'm going to come here and say, okay, x squared plus 10x. You see that b over 2? I'm going to square it and subtract, square it, add and subtract. So that 5 becomes what? 10 over 2 is 5, right? We square it, what would that be? 25. Then you subtract it again, 25. So I have added and I have subtracted. I have not done anything to my equation. Please, that 25 is very important. How did I get the 25? B is 10. B over 2 is 10 over 2, which is 5. Then square it. 5 squared. You add and subtract. My good learners, this is a perfect square trinomial. What do I mean? If I open 2 brackets, check. 2 numbers, when I multiply, that will give me 25. It is that same 5. You see, b over 2. Plus and plus. What do I have? It's the same thing. So I'll put a squared and we are done there. Did that make sense to you? Did that make sense? Let me give you one to do for me. Quickly write this down. Completing the square. So that if I expand this one again, I will get that back. For those of you that are in grade 12, you know what we've done, right? That is functions, that is patterns. So we're doing three things. It's a quadratic pattern and a quadratic function. Please write that. And number 2, I want to give you this one to do. Complete the square on that. Oh, let's put a time frame. I always like to put a time frame. Since it's the first one you are doing by yourself, let's put 2 minutes. Luto, your hand is up. I think it's an old hand. Do we have an answer? Okay, let's try to mark. Let's try to mark. What do we do? X squared plus, now what is the half of 16? That's 8. Keep that 8 at the back of your mind, right? But square it, 64. So I add the square and I subtract it again. Remember, always start with the addition, and that is a perfect square trinomial. Why is it a perfect square? Check, I am dropping my 64. Remember, 16 divided by 2 is 8. That's the 8 here. So what do I have? X plus 8 squared minus 64. Talk to me. Is that what you got? Is that what you got? Is there anybody with a challenge? Please don't keep quiet. Don't keep quiet. Let's walk through together. We're building gradually. I love this. Okay. Let's turn it up a little. Let's turn it up a little. What do I mean by turn it up a little? I want to give you a number that is not divisible by 2. Don't be afraid, just do the exact same thing, right? Do the exact same thing. Do we have an answer? Were you able to run through? I'm not getting enough answers as I would want, enough responses. Quite a big class, but I'm not getting enough responses as I would love to. Please don't be shy to say no, you didn't get it. This is why we're here. Can I get more? Otherwise, I'll start calling names. Daryl, I don't think I got a response. Thank you, praise. Abdul, thank you. All right. Okay, when I said I'll start calling names, people started. Mabunda, I didn't get anything. Maso, Malik, I didn't get anything from you. Ngalula, I didn't get a response. Guys, the response is so important. Ntombi, Sanda, Sindiswa, Tina, Chifiwa, Zianda. The response is so important. You know that I crave for that response because that allows me to know that we are together and I'm trying to be as slow as possible. So please, let's see. I've got a message here. Oh, Luto, I think we responded. All right. All right, thank you, Bonolo, for also buttressing the fact. Yes, Felicia, every time you divide, you lose a solution. Nana. Okay, so I was just seeing all of these messages. All right, what do we do quickly here? Don't forget, what is your b over 2? It's 9 over 2, right? Keep that at the back of your mind. So what do I do? X squared plus 9x plus, what is 9 over 2 squared? 81 over 4. I hope you remember how we got that. All right? If we square that, 81 over 4. But we add and we subtract. I told you the secret. Don't even try to, don't stress. That b over 2, that 9 over 2 is what's going to come in here. Positive and positive there. Minus 81 over 4. x plus is that what you got? Okay, David, where was the error? Hi, David, how are you? I'm very well.
So, what I want to is instead of writing -2, I just wrote +9.
You can't just say +9. Remember what I told you? It's b over 2 squared. B over 2. That's very important. B. So basically, we're saying if I have x squared plus bx, then it becomes x squared plus bx plus b over 2 squared minus b over 2 squared. And this then would give us x plus that same b over 2. All right, everybody, please write this down. That is all we've been doing so far. Please write this down. This is what we've been doing. X squared plus b over 2. I'm still using my a as 1. I'm going to change it later on. So x plus bx plus b over 2 squared, you add and you subtract. Now that b over 2 is what comes into the bracket. I want us to do one more once you are done writing. Let's throw in a negative now. Let's see what's going to happen. Minus 7x. You want to do that for me? We have 2 minutes. Because you are writing 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Just follow that order. You'll be fine. All right, let's go quickly because of our time. What do? Keep that at the back of your mind. Your b is -7 over 2. If I square that, that will be 49 over 4. Keep it at the back of your mind. So what do I have? X squared minus 7x. Add it. Subtract it. That gives you a perfect square trinomial. open two brackets. It's a negative, so I need that. Minus 49 over 4. Use it as one bracket. Guys, are we on the same page? Are we on the same page? So you need to practice this a lot more. Practice it a lot more. So what I have in bracket here would really, in this green block, would really be of good assistance to us in terms of simplifying what we have done so far. So please take note of this. It will help you. All right. Now, let's make it 3 terms. Then we solve. We start using this to solve. Let's make it 3 terms. Then we use it to solve. Okay, if I have 3 terms, what's going to happen? 3 terms. A trinomial. A trinomial. X squared plus 8x plus okay, we're not solving right now, we're just using, we just want to learn, plus 9. We just want to quickly use it to learn how to complete the square. All right, the coefficient of x is already positive 1, so I'm good. I'm just good. All right, a is already 1, so take note, my a is positive 1. Check. What do I then do? X squared. All right. What is my b? My b over 2 is 8 over 2, which is 4. All right. And 4 squared will be what? 16. That is what I add. I add 16. I subtract 16. Then can you see where I inserted it? I add 16. I'm subtracting 16. Then I have my constant. This is my perfect square. Again, trinomial. Open two brackets. Now, what would this give us? Minus 16 plus 9. What would this give us? X. That b over 2 is what I need. 4 times 4 would give me 16. And 4 plus 4 would give me 8. So what do I have? X plus 4 squared. What is negative 16 plus 9? 9 minus 16 is negative 7. And we are done. But I want us to test this. Can we test this together, everybody? Let's test quickly. Before you start writing, let's test. Let's expand this. Expand this. What will this be? X plus 4. We were learning something in grade 10, how to expand a binomial, but for now I'm just going to go the long way. X squared plus 4x plus 4x plus 16 minus 7, right? What are you going to have? X squared plus 8x. What is 16 minus 7? That's positive 9. We're back. Ooh, if you get this, then we're good. Talk to me. Are you okay? Are you cooking with me? Are you okay cooking with me? Please write that quickly. I want us to move to when a is not equal to 1. Then we use that now to solve and then create a formula. This is where we're going to have rational and irrational numbers coming through. And then we can solve any trinomial. We're almost there, guys. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. So please take note. Your b over 2, you square it, you add it, you subtract it, and then we can use it to solve an equation, which we are going to do just almost now. But let me give you one trinomial on this. I hope we're ready. If I'm too fast for you, let me know. One trinomial. Quickly do this for me. x squared plus 4x plus 10. Quickly, let's do that. Okay, did we manage? We got to move quickly. Did we manage? Oh, done. I see. Thank you. I see Maso Malik Milk says done. And I see quite a bit of some thumbs up. All right, what would I do quickly here? I would say x squared. All right, that's my b, right? What is b? Over 2 squared. My b is 4 over 2 squared, which is what? 2 squared. And that is 4. So what do I do? I'm going to add 4, and I'm going to subtract 4, and I keep my plus 10. Please always add first. That is my perfect square trinomial. You would notice it's going to be 2 here and 2. That's my b over 2. Plus minus 4 plus 10. What would that be? X plus 2 squared. 10 minus 4 is that what you guys got? Confirm with me. Awesome. Okay, guys, what a binomial again when a is not equal to 1? How do we treat this? Number 1, let's say 2x squared plus 7. Or yeah, it's fine. Let me start with the 7. What would I do? The rule says make sure the coefficient of x squared is 1. So I'm going to pull out my 2. Now, guys, once I hope that step is important. Pull out that 2 and then divide everything by 2. So if I expand this, I'm going to get what's on the top. Now, from here, I do exactly what we've been doing, but look at, I'm going to change my bracket. X squared, that is my b now. All right. Now, oh wait, let me put x here. Sorry. Let me put x here. So this is x. Okay. Now, my b is 7 over 2. Remember, my b is now what? 7 over 2. What is 7 over 2 divided by 2? So b over 2 will be what? 7 over 2 divided by 2, which is 7 over 4. I hope that makes sense. So my b over 2 is 7 over 4. If I square that, what would I have? I'll have 49 over 16. Now, that is what I am going to add. And that is what I am going to subtract. Same story. The only difference is there's a 2 outside. Now, what do? I'm going to factorize. Open 2 brackets. Do you see I have a 49 over 16? I'm going to do another one without a fraction. Okay, what would I have here? X. What do you think I'll have here? It's your b over 2, which is 7 over 4. Positive and positive. 2 into bracket. X plus 7 over 4 squared. Don't worry, there's a shortcut, but I need us to do this first. All right, look at this point. I am now going to expand. Use the 2 to multiply that bracket. X plus 7 over 4 squared minus. So I'm using the 2 to multiply this and using the 2 to multiply this. 49 over 16 times 2 would give us 49 over 8. You can confirm with your calculator. This is exactly the same as 2x squared plus 7x. I'm purposely using the ones that are not divisible by 2 because you guys run away from fractions and we don't want you to run away from fractions. So please take note of what we did. The same step, just pull out the 2 and run through the whole thing again, then at the end expand with the 2. I'm going to do another example quickly. We are almost there for today, guys. We are almost there, almost. Let me give you 30 seconds to write this. Don't worry if it looks clumsy. We'll do about 3 examples of this. Let me use something that is divisible by 2 now for clarity. You have 20 more seconds. Are we done writing? Don't worry if this looks clumsy. Like I told you, let me use a number that is divisible by 2. I think that would make it a lot more. But if you've been following me, you should be able to pick this up quickly. But in case you got lost, don't worry, I got you. Let's cook. I know I cooked some of you there, but now let's do it again. Yeah, I cooked some of you. Like what happened here? Okay, guys, come, because of our time. Let's try this quickly. What if I have, number 2, 3x squared plus 9x? What would I do? I would say 3, do you see? 3. Now divide everything by 3. What do I have? 3x squared divided by 3, x squared plus 3x. I hope that makes sense. So if I expand, I'll go back to the top. Now, change your bracket. Ta. Lovely. Now we deal with this. X squared. Oh, it's still going to give us a fraction, but it's fine. Let's work. Now, what is our b? B over 2. Remember, my b is 3, right? So 3 over 2 over 2. We square that. 9 over 4. So what do? I add 9 over 4 and I subtract 9 over 4. Add it and subtract it. What do you do now? I have a perfect square trinomial. Once we are done, I'll teach you the shortcut. I know some of you are waiting for that shortcut. What's going to be here? It's your b over 2. Whatever is in your bracket on top, 3 over 2. That's what you put in here. And this time around, they are both positive because we can see the b there is positive. Lovely. So what do I have? 3 x plus 3 over 2 squared minus 9 over 4. What do? I expand now. Use the 3 to multiply the first bracket. Now use the 3 to multiply this. 9 over 4 times 3 would give you 27 over 4. I want us to test this. Will it give us the same? Quickly. Test. 3x plus, just follow me with the test. I'll give you time to write. Let's check if we haven't lied here. Remember, we have 2 brackets. But guys, you know how to FOIL from grade 10, right? Let's try to see if you x times x, x squared. X times 3 over 2 times 2. That should give us 3x. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Oh Lord. Okay, let's do this. I don't want to lose anyone. X plus 3 over 2. X plus 3 over 2 minus 27 over 4. Okay, so we have 3 x times x, x squared. 3 over 2x, 3 over 2x. What would that give us? 9 over 4. We are getting there. It's coming out. I already see. Now, these are like terms. 3 over 2 plus 3 over 2 would give us 3. Plus 9 over 4. Come, let's cook together now. So what do we have? 3x squared. We multiply that. 9x. Now, 3 times 9 over 4, 27 over 4. Then we drop this 27 over 4. What do you notice? That gives us a 0. Beautiful maths. Check that. Beautiful. Same process. Same procedure. Please, guys, you need to practice this a lot today. Practice this a lot. It's very, very important. Once we learn this, I'll teach you the shortcut. Then you would value what we've been doing for the past 2 hours. Okay. Now write that, and I want us to solve. We're going to solve 2 questions, then we're going to create a formula, then end the class today. We're going to solve 2 questions together using completing the square. Then we will create our formula and end the session today. Let's give you 15 seconds to write. Okay, are we done? Okay, let's try to solve. Can we use this thing to solve an equation? Can we really? If the equation says solve an the equations that we did as homework today, can the examiner really say we should solve an equation? So I'm going to pick one that we already know its answer. Okay, please take note of this answer. You know your answer, x squared minus 2x minus 3. We know the answer. Please take note, your answer is x equals to 3 or x equals to negative 1. All right, x squared minus 2x minus 3. Or should we do a binomial first? Let's start with a binomial. Solve by completing the square. Once the examiner says you solve by completing the square, please, it's a must. You must, don't tell me 1, 1, 1, but I can do this without completing the square. You get a big fat 0. Okay, let's start. Let's try a binomial. We don't say win, win, wah, 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 wah. You get a 0. All right, look at this. X squared plus 2x equals to 0. Now, I'll do this. Normally, what would you say? We will just say x into x plus 2. So x should be equal to 0, or x should be equal to what? Negative 2. Okay. Now, but we want to complete the square. Let's see something. Let's see something. And I'll put there's a little note I want us to learn here. Okay, by completing the square, CTS, x squared plus 2x equals to 0. Let's complete the square on the left-hand side. That we've done so many times now. What do I add? B over 2 squared. What's my B? 2 over 2. 1 squared. Okay, so I am adding 1 and I'm subtracting 1. Right? Okay, this is a perfect square what? Trinomial. What will that give us? X plus 1. X plus 1. Equals to 0. Are you with me there, everybody? Are we okay? Which we can rewrite as what? X plus 1 squared. Please, I'm going to do something now. Minus 1. Now, we go back to grade 10, but I'm going to skip the grade 10 part and just remind you of something. I can move the 1 over to my right-hand side. And because there is a square here, I am going to find the square root of both sides. But please take note. I'm going to put that note. When solving, only when solving, and you introduce a square root, it's difference of two squares actually. It must be plus or minus. Take note of that. That is difference of two squares. We did that yesterday. All right. So I will then say x plus 1 equals to, I'm finding the square root of both sides, but I'll have to say square root, please, plus or minus. So find the square root of both sides. I have to introduce the plus or minus 1. It means x plus 1 equals to 1, or x plus 1 equals to negative 1. What are we going to have here? 1 minus 1, 0, or negative 1 minus 1 would give us what? Negative 2. Check my answers. It's the same. Yes, it's longer, but sometimes they tell you to show by completing the square. I don't know if it makes sense, everybody. You complete the square. You move the constant over to the right-hand side. When you introduce the square root, it has to be a plus or minus. Please let me know by a show of a thumbs up if you are okay with this. because I want to go to a trinomial, but I want to go only if we are okay with a binomial. Then we'll have a few questions to do, at home today using completing the square. Tombi, papa, you gave me a papa the vuvuzela. Papa, yeah. Okay, my good learners. 20. Let's go back to that one we wanted to do. Just want to do examples of everything for us, and then you will have some work to do for me at home by completing the square. Okay, let's try this one. X squared minus 5x minus 6. It's a common question. Can I move? X squared. Remember, we are saying by completing the square. There are two ways. But let's stick to one way for now. Let's complete the square on the left hand side. What do we do? Oh, by the way, what should our answer be? Let's quickly do this normally. Let's do this normally. I want us to be able to have the same answer. X, I think 6 and 1 should be fine. Minus and plus, yes, 1 minus 6. So we are expecting x equals to 6 or x equals to, that's what we are expecting. Now let's do it by completing the square. I think I sent a question on the group some days ago that said by completing the square. I'll find it. Let's check. Good learners, let's complete the square. You can move the 6 over already if you want to. You are allowed to do that. So I'm going to either do that or keep it, whichever way, really doesn't matter. Okay, look at this. X squared minus 5x. What is my b? B over 2 all squared. My b is negative 5 over 2. And that is 25. That is what I'm adding and subtracting. So we're going to add 25 over 4. We are going to subtract 25 over 4, and I have a minus 6. Perfect square trinomial. Open two brackets. What will be here? Whatever is in your bracket is what you bring in here. Minus 5 over 2. Minus 5 over 2. Now, what will this give us? Minus 25 over 4 minus 6 over 4. If you use your calculator there, but that's 24, that's negative 49 over 4 equals to 0. Let's solve together. All right, so x minus 5 over 2 squared should be equal to what? 49 over 4. You see what I did? That already went over. Square root of both sides. Don't forget the rule. Plus or minus square root of 49 over 4. X minus 5 over 2 equals to plus or minus square root of 49 is 7. Square root of 4 is 2. So we're saying x minus 5 over 2 equals to 7 over 2, or x minus 5 over 2 equals to minus 7 over 2. What is x? 7 over 2 plus 5 over 2. That is 12 over 2, and that should give you 6. Or x equals to minus 7 over 2. This becomes plus 5 over 2. 5 minus 7 is negative 2 divided by 2, negative 1. Same answer. But you must know how to complete the square. Please, very, very interesting. Just lovely. Just beautiful maths. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. There's no subject as beautiful as maths. Nobutle, you came in very late. You have to rewatch for you to really get what we've done. Koketo came in just now. You have to really watch this. Katleo coming in now. Oof, guys, we've been in the kitchen. We've been in the kitchen. Oh, Yuto, yeah, you just came in now. We've been in the kitchen. We've been. Ooh, it's hot here. Yashi Salah. It's hot. But no problem. You guys can laugh, hey? The lesson is going to be made available on the group. Remember, guys, we're having a free session this whole week. We're going to see if you guys want more. We can do more next week. The idea is before January, we want to be done with the first topic of your grade. When everybody is doing the first topic, we are doing the second topic. We have more room to revise. That's the whole idea. We're paying the price now. Okay. Come, guys. Let's work out something here. Let's work out something. Let me do. Let's look for one where we have something in front of the x. We did some yesterday. I want to go pull from one of the ones we did yesterday. Let me pull one. I want us to use completing the square. Okay. Oh, look at this one. 3x squared plus 11x minus 4. 3x squared plus 11x minus 4. All right, I love to revise. 3x squared plus 11x minus 4. Okay, 3x squared plus 11x minus 4 equals to 0. I want us to walk through quickly. What should our answer be? Expected answer. Remember what we usually do? We said we multiply. So these I don't show. Please don't show this, do it on a rough page. That is 12. X squared plus 11x minus 12. We open this. I'm not even writing equals to 0 anymore because I'm just quickly walking through. 12 would be what? 12 and 1. But I want positive 11. Beautiful. I'm going to divide by 3. You remember all of this, right? We did this. So this is x plus 4, 3x minus 1. We're done. X plus 4. This we did yesterday. 3x minus 1 equals to 0. What's our answer here? X plus 4 equals to 0 or 3x minus 1. Okay, so what is x? X equals to negative 4 or 3x equals to 1. All right, this is the answer that we should be getting. Beautiful. Let's complete the square now, everybody. Let's complete the square. This is very, very nice. Please, I want you to listen carefully. Don't write. I'll give you time to write. Minus 4. Like I told you, you can move the 4 over if you want to, and you can leave it there if you want to. And this one is so nice because actually, do you notice 3 cannot divide any of this? So for now, I want to leave it there. I want to leave it there. So make sure the coefficient of x squared is 1. Do you see what I did? Now I brought out the 3, divide everything by 3. My 3 looks cute. Should I leave that 4 there, or what should we do? Which one do you want us to? Yeah, don't worry about my 3. Okay, let's do this. Are you okay with what I've done? Let's work with this one. Instantly, let me move the 4. Let's move the 4 quickly before we complete the square. Like I said, you can leave it there. The 4 has nothing to do with our completing the square. It's not going to affect our answer. Now let's complete the square here. Remember, open that bracket for me. X squared plus 11 over 3x. Now what is our b again? Remember we said b over 2. That's what we are looking for. Now what is our b? Our b is 11 over 3 divided by 2 would give us 11 over 6, which is 121 over 36. I hope that makes sense. 11 over 3 divided by 2 would give us 11 over 6. Now I need to add 121 over 36 and I need to subtract it again. So even if I had the 4 is just going to be there, right? It really makes no difference. If it was on the left hand side, it would just be a negative 4 over 3. That's all. Okay. Perfect square trinomial there. My 3 is still out. Come, let's open the bracket. Let's open 2 brackets now. I told you, be smart. Your b over 2, whatever you have in the bracket is what's going to be here. 11 over 6. 11 over 6. They are both positive because my b is positive. In the bracket I have, you see this thing here is going to really assist you. Okay, minus 121. Be careful of your bracket. Okay, my last 15 minutes will be to create an equation for us that will put all of this together. But let's understand what we're doing here. What is this? 11 over 6 all squared. Let's simplify. What would this be? Multiply this 3 out. All right. 121 over 36 times 3. 36 3 would be what? 12. 121 over 12. Are we on the same page? I have used the 3 to multiply. I've removed that block bracket, so the 3. Now let's move the 121 to the other side. What are we going to have? 3x plus 11. So that is 4 plus 121 over what? 12. Okay. Just do the math meticulously. Don't run. You're not Molefe. All right. So what is 4 plus 121 over 12? All right, that will be 48. 48, 169 over 12. You see, you guys love calculators. We need to run away from those. Now, divide both sides by 3. X plus 11 over 6 squared divided by 3 would give you 169 over 36. Can we introduce our square root? If we introduce our square root, remember what we are going to get? Plus or minus the square root of what? 169 over 36. Which is, because of space, square root of 169 is 13. Square root of that is 6. So x plus 11 over 6 equals to 13 over 6, or x plus 11 over 6 equals to negative 13. You can use your calculator here. Move that over to the other side. 13 minus 11 would give you 2 over 6, and 2 over 6 would give you 1 over 3. Or move that over there. That will give you negative 24 over 6, and that will give you negative 4. Check your answers. 1 over 3 or negative 4. Same story. Guys, please understand, examiners do ask people to complete the square. I can show you one question quickly. So you are really going to go, I see, I'm running out of time. You are really going to complete. So I'll give you just 3 equations today as homework. You are going to solve normally, you are going to complete the square, and you are going to use quadratic equation. You solve normally. So for each question, you do 3 solutions. You solve normally, you complete the square, and you use the quadratic equation. You must get the same answer. If you're not getting the same answer, it means one method is not okay. Are we okay? Any question? I want us to quickly generate the quadratic formula. I don't want to waste any more time. I want to generate the quadratic formula for us. So remember, we solve normally, we complete the square, and then we use the quadratic. Did I just see a thumbs down now? Okay, great. Somebody take a screenshot of this and send it to the group. We can copy from there. I only have 13 minutes, and I want to do the quadratic equation. Somebody please take a picture. I'm checking my phone to see if we have it. Take a picture so that people can copy from here. All right, thank you. Thank you, Nabutle. All right, guys, let's quickly develop now the quadratic equation. Please, I want you to follow me. The quadratic equation. Consider, don't write, ax squared plus bx plus c. Please, I want you to stay focused. Here, there's no number. We are going to use letters. I know you don't like this one. So please, for 12 minutes, just watch me do my thing. Okay. What is our rule? The rule says make sure the coefficient of a is positive 1. So what am I going to do? We can do it in 2 ways. Ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0. Let's bring out a. What are we going to have? X squared. Remember, we have to divide everything by a. Okay, let me leave this one here. All right. Step 1. Are we okay? If I expand that second line, it's going to take me back to the first line. Are we okay, everybody? I want to go step by step. We're going somewhere now. We're cooking something nice. Here. It's too nice. All right, let's complete the square. Let's change the bracket. X squared plus b over a. Do you see my b? My b is now b over a, right? Good. We have to divide that by 2. b over a divided by 2 will be b over 2a. If we square that, what are we going to get? B squared over 4a squared. Do you remember we've been doing this over and over again? Our b now is b over a. If we divide that by 2, we get b over 2a. So we add. Remember, we subtract. Don't throw anything away in maths. This is my perfect square. Always start with a positive. Perfect square trinomial. Okay, so I have a. Remember, it's going to be 2 brackets. This one will still be here. Minus b squared. I want to do it in a very, very systematic way for you. Let's factorize this. Don't stress about how do I factorize that. It's what is in your bracket. Oh, what is in my bracket? B over 2a. B, and it's a positive there in the bracket, so we're good. We are good. Same thing we've been doing with numbers. What would this be? A into bracket x plus b over 2a squared. Now, guys, can we simplify this one? I don't know if you guys know how to simplify. Normally, when I do fractions, I normally do my fractions as diagonal denominator. Let me show you quickly. So what I do is I multiply across that way. That is AB squared, negative AB squared. Then I multiply that way. These are simple things that we learn. So first is diagonal, left to right, diagonal. Last one is the denominator. Multiply all of that. 4a to the power 3. But what is common? Do you notice a is common? So I'm going to have a. We did factorize yesterday. All right. I hope that makes sense. Are we good? We're cooking. So what do we have? Minus b squared plus 4ac over 4a squared equals to 0. Are we okay? Let me know. You must know how to deal with fractions. Diagonal, denominator. And then now, good learners, we can multiply this and this, multiply that and that. What are we going to get? A into bracket x plus b over 2a squared. Now, if I multiply this a here, would actually cancel out 1a. What am I left with? Minus b squared plus 4ac over 4a. Because a there has cancelled out one of the a's in the denominator. Sweet. What are we going to have? Move this over to the other side. B squared. All right. Now, this is very, very important here. I quickly want to show you something here. This is very, very important, my good learner. Very, very important. Notice that. Okay, let me make you see what I'm going to do before I want to make sure that all your math is good. All right, all of this is over. Now this I can do. Let me do something here for you. I can write this like this. Just want to show you something. Now, if I move all over, I would then get this. I wanted to show you where the signs change. The negative will become a positive, and the positive would become a negative. That's what I wanted to show you there. Because we're going to go, let's go through from the beginning again. First, we brought out a. We divided everything else by a equals to 0. There are two methods. I'm just sticking to this one for now. Then we've been doing completing the square. All right, our b is b over a divided by 2, b over 2a. We add the square. We subtract it. Perfect square trinomial gave us that. This we try to simplify. What I could have done here was to rearrange for you. Maybe that could have been better. All right, but it's still the same story. It's perfectly the same story. I brought this one here, brought this one there. It's maths. So if I bring this positive c over a there, when it goes over, it becomes a negative. Maybe I should do that so that I don't. Can we change it so that you guys can see? Let me change it. I want you to be able to follow and redo this by yourself. So I'm going to quickly redo that just for simplicity. Sorry. Because I want you to be able to redo this by your own self. We're finishing now. All right. So I said, if we rearrange, it becomes c over a minus b squared. Would that make sense to you? That should make more sense, right? Lovely. That should make more sense. Okay. We're good. Now, if we simplify this, it will be, before I just trying to change the method, but nothing wrong with what we did. I wanted to just make sure everyone is on the same page with me. All right. Here we would have what? C over 4a let's quickly do this. C over a minus b squared. All right. And what will this be? 4ac squared minus ab squared over 4a squared multiplied by a. This a would take all of that out, right? So we have what? 4c squared. There's an a there. So we have, sorry, I wrote c squared instead of 4a squared. If I do my normal multiplication, it's 4a squared c. So this a will take out 1a. What do we have? 4ac minus, it's going to give us the same thing, but I just want you to be able to see clearly. Do you see that? All right. So it gives us 4ac over 4a squared minus b squared over 4a squared. And if we move that over to the other side, oh, please don't forget our equals to 0. Very, very important. Equals to 0. Okay. Just wanted to rewrite it to make sure that everyone is following. Some of us are not very good with letters. We only deal with numbers. Okay. Now, if I then simplify, I have a, don't forget, I have a big bracket, x plus b over 2a squared. All right. We can, or we can multiply a first. It doesn't matter. Now, a. So what I don't know if this point is very, very important. And like I did earlier on, x plus b over 2a squared. Remember, this one we said we can write as 4ac over 4a minus b squared over 4a. It then becomes the opposite. The sign changes. The negative becomes positive and the positive becomes negative. Lovely. Now let's find, what do? Divide both sides by a. X plus b. This is very, very important. If we divide by a, it becomes b squared minus 4ac over 4a squared. Guys, if you are dividing, it's basically saying times 1 over. Now, let's get rid of that square root. Oh, we are almost done here. Or get rid of the square. We introduce a square root. Do you remember? B squared minus 4ac over 4a squared. I know it's long, but it's important that you know it. Now, this can be rewritten because of space as plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac. Check what I'm doing here. Over. So I split the square root because I can find the square root of 4. The square root of 4 is 2. And the square root of a squared is a. I'm going to move this over. It becomes minus b over 2a plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac. My good learners, check. This can then finally be written as, since my denominators are the same, I'm just going to pick minus and formula. A lot of people just, but is minus plus or minus b squared. This is the third way of getting so this. Guys, do you, can I still, let's see, can I steal 10 minutes of your time? 10 minutes? 10? Would it be okay if I steal 10? Just 10. 10. Somebody take a picture of this quickly, send to the group. I want to show you something else. Quickly. Send a picture of this. Don't write. Don't write. I promise you I won't take your time on this one since we did the first one. Look at this. Somebody else can walk through this way. Check this. Move the c over. All right? ax squared plus bx equals to what? Negative c. All right? Just want to show you something else. Negative c. What's common here? A x squared plus b over a. I'm sure you are used to, you should know what I did there. Negative c. Let's see something. Are we going to get the same answer? Let's complete the square. X squared plus b over ax. You know what we are going to add? It is b over 2a. Remember? Squared, which is what? B squared over 4a squared. So we add that. We do the exact same thing. And we also subtract it. But we have our negative c on that side. Perfect square trinomial. You should know what we are getting now. 2 brackets. X, whatever is in your bracket is what you bring here. It's a positive. Maybe you guys will be able to see this better. Minus, remember, we drop this. But everything is still equal to what? Negative c. What is this? Same bracket. B over 2a squared. Is that fine? Minus b squared over what? 4a squared equals to negative c. Now let's multiply with a. Maybe this one would look better. All right, what would that be? A into bracket x plus b over 2a squared. Now that a there will cancel one of these a's and give us minus b squared over what? 4a. Can we then move this over? I think this one looks better already for the lazy ones. If I move that negative over, it becomes positive, right? So what do you see? B squared over 4a minus c. Let's simplify this one. Again, remember, what did we say? We said diagonal, diagonal. So it's going to give us b squared, multiply diagonal, 4ac, denominator 4a. Make sense, everybody? Do you notice we are back to where we started from? All right. Let's combine it. B squared over 4a. Let's divide both sides by a. X plus b over 2a squared will be equal to what? B squared. Once I divide, it's the same thing as multiplying by 1 over a. We can then find the square root. Once we are looking for the square root, remember what it becomes? plus or minus the square root of, everything goes underneath, but I can find the square root of 4. Now I'm only going to keep the top square root. What's the square root of 4? 2. Square root of a squared, a. Move that over, minus b over 2a plus or minus square root of what? B squared minus 4ac. Because they have the same denominator, what's our final answer? X equals to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared. This formula, you must know it off by heart. The grade 12 will tell you. The 90 questions is when we are done with all the session. Today, I want to, you'll start crying if you're in grade 12, yes, I can send it, but grade 11, you'll hate maths. If I send you 90, there are some brutal questions there. So we need to go through all. Guys, X is called the quadratic formula. Take a picture of this. Group, we are done for the day. To confirm my answer. I want to use one to confirm my answer. Somebody send a picture for me. I said 10 minutes, so I still have 2 minutes. But somebody send me a picture. Okay, so how do we use this quickly? X equals to minus b plus or minus square root of what? Don't forget, please. Don't forget the formula. Over 2a. All right. How do we use this? I can only use this when I have bx plus c. Let's test it on the equation that we had and we will shut down. I'll send your homework on the group. Where was that equation that we did earlier on? 3x squared plus 11x minus 4. All right. 3x squared. Already you can pick. Your a is 3. Your b is 11. And your c is negative 4. All you need to do is to substitute. What is b? Negative b is 11. Please use bracket. Plus or minus square root of, please use bracket, 11 squared. What is our a? What is our c? Over what? 2 multiplied by, now you grab your calculator. Let's grab our calculator quickly. We type this in. Negative 11 plus, you start with the plus, square root of 11 squared minus 4a, then you have a negative 4 over what? 2 times 3. Just type it the way you have written it. Check your answer. 1 over 3. Then you go back. So one of my first answer is 1 over 3. Then you go back. You change that plus to negative. Negative 4. So you see we have 3 ways of solving. 1, the normal by opening 2 brackets. Second, we complete the square. And third, we use the quadratic what? Equation. Now I promise to give you 3 equations. Let me give you the 3 quickly because I want you to be able to practicing the same questions. Let me give you 3 equations. You are going to use the normal, completing the square, and the quadratic to solve. Number 1. Equals to 0. Squared equals to 0. Number 3. Number 3. What's my number 3? 4x squared minus x. 9 solutions from you. We did some yesterday, so I'm just using some of those equations again. But most importantly, completing the square and the quadratic. Brackets, let's look at that as well. So we do each of them. Would that be fine? Work. If you're even rushing, guys, I'm not rushing, I'm so slow. Make sure we get that. Use quadratic, use the completing the square, and solve normally. Somebody send a picture of this on the group for homework, and we mark together again tomorrow. We got a. This is Crazy Physics saying thank you again for joining us today. Thank you. You guys had fun. Again, I'll share the lesson on the group. It's free. This December is free. It's Black Friday. So it's free. You get to lesson. Have a beautiful day. See you tomorrow. Please add others to tell your here. And goodbye.